Yo, what's the deal? It's your player partner, Bobby A. Jones. Back at you once again, man. Gonna be hollering at you about, in my opinion, some real life shit. What I wanna know is the police a gangbanger's kryptonite? Cause I see all these tough cats in the hood and all this and all that. In some situations, certified unalivers. But when the police hit the block, the energy change. Dudes have been unaliving individuals since I was a kid, since I was a baby, become schoolgirls when one time hit the block. And I want to know, why is that? Like, why are we so timid? Why are we afraid of the police? Why does law enforcement cause a person or a gang member to react in a different fashion? That's what I want to know. We victimize one another with no mercy, no empathy, no compassion, no understanding, no efforts to put forth communication to mitigate situations that can leave individuals unalive. And I want to know why we don't get a police the same energy. Spirit Wonder, much love and respect. Shout out to you as well. So I want to show y'all a couple of videos, right? How real NIGGAs react and respond to the police. Let's get into it. Let's see if I can do this without effing some stuff up. All right. Let's see if this is the right one. Yup, this it. I want y'all to see how these certified gangsters, gang members, the dudes who stump down in the street, don't give a fuck about nothing, react and respond to the police presence. And not even just the police presence, everything about some of these cats change when the police hit the block. The police can pull up and they can do a illegal search, seizure. You can see them beating on your homie. You know what I mean? Brutalizing certain peoples in the community and all that. But we don't give them the same energy that we give one another when we go on these these missions of unaliving or attempting to unalive one another. Let's get into the content. Watch this.
They doing too much.
What happened? Pulling his hair. Look at this shit, huh?
Hey, nigga, don't touch me, bitch ass nigga. Hey, don't touch me, bitch ass nigga. You know me, bitch ass nigga. Don't touch me, bitch ass nigga. Stop doing that, bitch. I'm recording this shit. So I can record. You black. Excuse me. You black. Excuse me. So I can record. I can record. I'm not recording. I can record. No, God. No. I don't want to have to use it.
They just fired on cuz. I wanted to try to run that back. They just fired on cuz. That's crazy. If it was me and individuals from my set that came to your hood and did that to your homies, how would you respond to me? I think it'd be a quick unaliving or an attempt to unalive. Why we don't get a and I want to be very meticulous with my words because I know these social media platforms, in conjunction with the government, they have a way of making things seem like a person is using hate speeches and whatnot. So I have to be very meticulous with my words and dance around the subject. But if I came to these individuals' blocks and I engaged in the conduct or the misconduct that the police do, they'll unalive me. Man, I have so many holes in me. Why do we stand down when it comes to the police who has a history of being biased towards us, racist towards us, prejudiced towards us, unaliving our kinfolks, and coming back to the section, coming back to the hood before they relocate them somewhere else or send them on paid leave? Why we don't get a police the same energy? But when it's black on black or crip on blood, man, we be quick to engage. Then come on social media and talk about it and glorify it, glamorize it, commercialize it, popularize it, all that. But when it comes to the police, we stand down. The police mistreat us, target us, and victimize us because they know we ain't gonna stand together for shit. Only thing we gonna do is sing, "We shall overcome," cry about the police brutality, probably do a little looting, but we're not going to do anything that's going to prevent them from targeting us again. If a person took violent actions against another person, right, you're almost going to receive the same amount of time you would if you took violent actions against tyrannical rogue police officers that come into our community and brutalize us with a passion. They love doing it. They see, and it's another form of buck breaking when they come into our communities and do this. The hardest crip blood on the block, whoever got the coldest reputation, they go up to him and they brutalize him to show y'all that y'all N-words ain't S-H-I-T. Because if we can do this, the big Debo, imagine what we can do to y'all. And all we gonna do is pull out the phones and records instead of pulling out the and get with the, like, come on, homie. You want to know what gangsters do when the police come into their community and try to target and victimize them? Look what they doing to Fidelis in Brazil. And I understand that Brazil is the third world country, but those individuals out there refuse to let these tyrannical rogue cops come into their community and brutalize anybody that's a part of that community. And I'm not just talking about the gang. You can't go on in Fidelis and say nothing to nobody. You got to have clearance to go over there. So why you think the police, when they go over there, it's almost like a Nazi Gestapo? They organize, they get real deep, and then they mobilize. They go into the Fidelis. But they don't come into they don't go on the Fidelis like they come into our community. You got two cops that jump out on a block, and it's 25 active Crips, certified gangsters, crazy bloods out there. And you got two cops running all 25 of these dudes. And the cops are not upholding or executing the proper color of law. They're engaging in misconduct when they target, victimize, racially profile, and harass you. But if I jumped out on your block, told you to come here, rend your pockets, even though you're not on parole, probation, or any of that, you'll unalive me. If me and my homies pulled up 10 deep and just had the intentions of having a civil conversation, y'all try to unalive us. and vice versa. My homies ain't excluded. It's all these hardcore gang members who take pleasure in perpetuating the cycle of ignorance, destruction, violence, and black on black genocide. But when these cops hit the block, oh, these cats get a good understanding. Let's get into the next clip, man. And this clip comes from a reputable individual in the social media streets as well as in his respective hood.
Get on the shit. Man, you're gonna go to jail. What go to jail for? Well, bro, law broke. What law broke? What law broke? Give me a penal code. Give me a penal code. What law broke? You can't go to jail for no reason. Can't go to jail for a reason, weirdo. Nigga, give me a penal code. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, what law? We watch you get that, make sure you get all this. We get all this. What law? They breaking the law. Illegal search and seizures. What are you doing, bitch? Fuck the police, nigga. Hope you all die. Hope your mama flip over and kill herself, bitch. Fuck your mama too for having your stupid ass, nigga. And they wonder why niggas get out of jail. And they wonder why niggas beat cases. Because they don't know how to fucking do shit right.
Nah, I want to disagree with you real quick, bucko. We supposed to give them the same energy we give one another. I had two homies who were very influential and respectful cats in the streets, right? The police kept hearing their name, but they couldn't stick none on them. So what they did, they framed them. And the homies both did 21 years in prison for a crime they didn't commit. It's a corrupt system, homie. And the only way that we can beat or get a dog in a fight in this system is us unify, organizing, and when they come up against us, mobilizing. What we waiting on? If they're breaking the same laws that they are paid to uphold and enforce in our communities, we should be on their ass. It shouldn't be no ifs, and buts, or none of that. You breaking the law, we on your ass. Because the Constitution give us the right to protect ourselves against a tyrannical government and tyrannical cops. Why don't we use their laws and their Constitution to justify us standing up to them and giving them the same energy they give us? When they come on our block, homie, and they brutalize our women, children, and our brethren, it shouldn't be no understanding. It shouldn't be no talking. We don't talk when our ops hit the block and they look like us, going through the same and similar situations in life. Mama was a dope fiend. Auntie or grandmama raised them. In and out of foster care. Went from foster care to in and out of juvenile hall. In and out of juvenile hall to in and out of prison. A lot of these situations are similar when it comes to our testimony and our stories. So why are we beefing one another? Why are we unaliving one another and we come from similar conditions? Why we don't give each other compassion, understanding, restraint when it comes to conflicts amongst us? But we give the police the utmost respect. This is crazy. Every hood in Los Angeles County has lost a minimum of 2 homies to law enforcement. But we forgive law enforcement. Some of these cats become buddy-buddy with them. Then they start giving them information against, you know what I'm talking about. But we saying, oh no, we on Peace Street. We gonna beef with them cats until the day we DIE. Like, no, them cats is our brothers. We got shared experience. The same way the police brutalize and target and racially profile us and harass us, they go over across the tracks and do the same thing to them. So being that we have a common, I don't want to say enemy, but being that we have a common tyrant, we have a common What is the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say enemy. We have a common tyrant. The same way that they do us is the same ways that they do y'all. But if your hood is beefing with the cats across the tracks, and the brothers down the street is beefing with the cats across the track, y'all are unified and join forces to go against them brothers, but y'all are stand down against the police? What's wrong with us? What we on? That's crazy. Hey, listen, man, but I'm about to end this thing, man. Y'all still be blessed, man. Hopefully I said something that resonates, you know what I mean, and get the brothers to change the way that we think and engage in with one another, man, because our biggest strength is our unity. If we ain't unified, we ain't shit. And that's word is bond. The reason why these cops target us and do what they do to us is because they know we're not going to unify and give them the same energy they give us. And I'm not getting on here to create a speech of do this and do that to the police. I'm just saying, homie, we got to unify and protect our communities from all manner of threats, from anybody. If a person is a threat to the safety and security of our community, our women, our children, our brethren, we have to find a way to stand up against that threat. So y'all step and be blessed, man. It's your player partner, Bobby A.A. Jones. And I'm about to get up off this thing, man. Too black, too strong. We all we need, we all we got.